This is not going to be all pro-Trump, but because one of the things I did like, they were talking about healthcare, and Trump got called on it. He does not have a plan for
No,
healthcare. He
not at
never
all.
has.
Well, the thing is, though, you gotta kind of give him this. Even if he had a plan, would he get it passed?
Well, not only that,
With the House being
if he's got the
mainly
Senate,
Democrat.
maybe.
Well, yeah, but
Well, no,
he doesn't
probably
even have
not.
enough
No.
people in there to vote. Just because the majority is in there, like I mean,
Yeah,
just
they
because
can
it gets
stop
passed in the
it.
Senate, yeah.
Well, and again, it's not Trump. This kind of became a false equivalency because of Obama's role in the Affordable Care Act. It is not the president's job to draft legislation. That is the job of Congress. It is not his job to come up with a health care plan. It's not Congress's job to come up with a health care plan. It's not. We have a free market economic system. And if you really want to get to the root of what's wrong with healthcare, it's starting with the fact that it's not very free market at all. And I will argue that point until I'm blue in the face.
Free market will always flourish
If
better
it's
than
left alone.
yeah. And the thing is, the state mandates, not mandates,
Well,
the statewide. If they get rid of that alone,
Yeah, and
that
I
will
think Trump's
help.
trying.
Yeah, he's been trying, but the thing is, I mean, obviously, he like you said, he does not make the laws.
No, I think he's trying to figure out if he can do that through executive order. Like he got rid of the individual mandate, which I thought was fantastic. Because
Yeah, that
that
was
thing,
insane.
well, that thing cost me $600. No, $900 last year, and I can't afford health insurance. You think I can afford $900 on my income tax bill
No.
that I cannot get out of in any way, shape, or form?
And so it's like, okay, so
Because unfortunately, he couldn't retroactively apply it, so I had to pay it for 2018. Fortunately, since it happened in 2019, I won't have to pay that penalty for 2019. But I paid. Oh, I paid. I'm still paying the IRS for that fucker.
that's wrong. Those should be
It's totally wrong.
retroed, and
Well, he can't, unfortunately.
yeah, that's insane. That's what everybody was saying. Like, oh, it's a good thing. It's like, how is that a good thing?
Well, because the
You're
system.
penalizing for someone who can't afford
Well,
something.
because the system crumbles if there is no individual mandate. Because if you can opt, the reason a system like that would work is because people cannot opt out. And I mean, sorry folks, that's how insurance works. Except that when it's free market, your insurance pools are smaller and you can voluntarily opt in, meaning you can choose what pool you throw your. Now, if you allowed the market to drive it, because pre existing conditions is the big one, and I get it. Here's the thing, you're not going to have a perfect system. So, what's more important to you? Is it and this is a legitimate question, and this is where they failed in healthcare, in my opinion, because they're trying to take all the problems and solve them at once, and it's not
going to
possible.
happen.
It's not possible.
Baby steps.
Well, not even. It's never going to be possible because there's always going to be a group that's, or not even. I shouldn't even say group. There's always going to be a problem that doesn't receive as much focus. There's a saying in Krav Maga, or at least at my Krav Maga school. It's address the immediate threat, and we cannot agree what the immediate threat is right now. Is it cost or is it shit? It's definitely not care because you still get great health care if you can afford it. But is the immediate threat with healthcare? Is it cost or is it coverage?
Well,
I would make the argument that it's cost. Because guess what? If you can afford to pay for something out of pocket, you do not need insurance.
no.
And here's the thing. It took me about 30 minutes to get homeowners insurance.
Well,
And
that's because
because homeowners insurance is actually insurance. Because insurance is this little thing where you pay into a pool and you're basically buying peace of mind. But if shit hits the fan,
they've
they
got
will
your
give
back.
you money.
Yep.
But the reason insurance works,
You got a roof, didn't you?
no, I didn't.
No, I'm talking about your
my
your
whole
other
old
house.
yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
insurance paid for most
Guys,
of that.
I'm telling you, get insurance. If you're a renter, get renter's insurance.
Don't be an idiot.
Don't be an
Insurance
idiot.
is a good thing.
Get insurance. Get insurance. Health insurance is different because health insurance has become not insurance. And this is what people are failing to understand. And this is what we should be talking about, but we're not. Health insurance hasn't been insurance for a very long time. You should not need to invoke insurance to go get a checkup. Insurance should be if something catastrophic and unexpected happens. That's what insurance is for. Same with auto insurance. You don't use your auto insurance to fix a flat tire. You don't use auto insurance to change your oil. You use auto insurance when some jackass T-bones you from running a red light going 80. That's what auto insurance is for.
Damn, I don't think you're walking away from that one.
Well, you know, maybe not. Somebody's not walking away.
That's a hell of a story.
Auto insurance is for when you hit black ice and T-bone telephone pole.
Yeah.
It's when something unexpected and catastrophic happens. Now,
Tire goes flying off or something. Who knows?
Yeah, and I think it's pretty clear, when something happens and you're going to call insurance. And it's the same conversation whenever there's a mild fender bender. Unless someone's psychotic, you're looking at each other going like, is this worth turning into insurance?
Yes.
Because it may or may not be. If it's a little scratch, it may not be.
Yeah,
because you don't want your insurance premiums to go up.
When I was 17, some jackass was at a stop sign, and he went through the stop sign.
And hit you.
No, I was behind him. I rear-ended him, but the thing is, there was no other cars coming the other way, and he stopped. And so
Stop suddenly.
I wasn't even at the stop sign to stop. I was like in between like stopping and the stop sign,
gotcha.
But the thing is, it's like, why did you slam on your brakes?
So he started going and then he stopped?
Yeah, for no reason at all. And I don't know if there was a cat or something like that. And I'm like,
maybe.
Run that motherfucker over.
But those things happen.
Yeah.
And again, that's what we haven't.
But that douchebag made me call insurance, and it ended up costing me like $400 for a tiny little scratch. It was just an asshole, but I agree with your sentiment.
Well, yeah, but again, that's what I say every time I've ever had anything auto-related that required insurance. Like, that's why I have insurance. It's like, guess what? I don't have to worry about it. I pay my deductible, and I know what my deductible is ahead of time because I negotiated that when I took the auto insurance policy. I know what you know what your deductible is with medical insurance,
right?
But you don't know what your cost is necessarily.